Thank you. So, the other night, I was struggling to sleep. And like a lot of people, I had some 3 a.m. thoughts. And that's when my mind managed to conjure up what I thought at the time was my best business idea ever. Hear me out. Square water bottles. They look cool, they're stackable, they're perfect. Then I woke up the next day and realized they didn't fit in couples very well, and they already exist. So overall, wasn't my best idea. Maybe you had thoughts like these before. These revolutionary ideas that you forget the next day. Maybe it's a business idea, a YouTube channel, or maybe just something you're passionate about. I know I have. And as a student, one day I dream of being an entrepreneur. And so do a lot of the younger generation. But why do we think like this? Well, let's start with the word billionaire. Immediately, who do you think of? It's likely you think of entrepreneurs. Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Taylor Swift. They're all pioneers of their respective fields, role models of society, and also serve as a display of financial success. But can you think of a billionaire who's not an entrepreneur? Raise your hand if you can. It's definitely more difficult. And these celebrity billionaires have so much influence over our society that according to CNBC, 60% of the younger generation now want to be their own businesses or want to start their own businesses instead of working traditional jobs. But should our next generation aspire to be entrepreneurs? Well, here's a scenario. This is Timmy. He is 22, fresh out of college, studying his passion, making dog clothes. He loves dogs, he loves clothes, and he wants to make dog clothes for the rest of his life. He has 2 options. One, he can work at a traditional company under a strict corporate structure. Or 2, he can reimagine a new life for himself, where he is an entrepreneur, a leader, be his own boss, and swim in a pool of gold coins. Let's say he chooses the latter. While passion and determination pushes him through the early stages of his business, he is soon met with the realities of entrepreneurship. Management, marketing, advertising, networking, so much stuff to do. Imagine having your day scheduled to the minute. Overnight, his life turned into a cycle of long hours with little to no reward and satisfaction. Well, you may think, every entrepreneurial story has its struggles, right? You might expect Timmy's next move to be overcoming these issues and turning his small business into a multi-million-dollar empire. In reality, Timmy fails. He has followed all of the advice. He had worked with grit, perseverance, yet success did not arrive. This is the reality for 90% of entrepreneurial stories, yet they're often left untold. Entrepreneurship in and of itself is heavily glamorized by the media. Why do we think like this? Well, it's because of our goals and aspirations. On the board is the Maslow's hierarchy of needs, and it dictates the importance of each aspect of our lives. Entrepreneurs like Timmy aspire for the very top of this pyramid, self-actualization. However, in doing so, Timmy sacrifices his fundamental needs, such as sleep, health, and relationships, knocking the hierarchy out of balance. And worst of all, Timmy's failures could all just be bad luck. Maybe the economy went under recession, or a decrease in the popularity of dogs, or a massive global pandemic. It's unpredictable. An article by Harvard Business Review looked into the role of luck in business. In the article, they looked at a book, Good to Great by Jim Collins. And in this book, they looked at 50 companies with massive short-term growth. However, 5 years after the book was published, 16 of these companies went bankrupt, 23 of them underperformed the industry average, and only 11 are left standing today. What does this mean? Once again, it's luck. the entrepreneurs, founders, and CEOs of these companies were likely at the right place at the right time. Now, that is not to say it's all purely luck. Entrepreneurs are renowned for their unparalleled work ethic and passion. But success is never guaranteed from passion alone. Pair this with other factors such as a lack of capital, lack of resources, and connections, and you find it increasingly hard for the average business to succeed. It's not all doom and gloom. I stand here today not to deter any aspiring entrepreneurs, but to cut through the false ideas of the media. Don't be afraid on missing out on the entrepreneurship train. As cliche as it sounds, doing what you enjoy is far more important. But you don't need to make a business out of it in order to be financially successful. What we should learn from these entrepreneurs is having an entrepreneurial mindset. Always seek to improve, whether it's at school, at home, or in the workplace. And when it's time, when you have that next innovative idea, enough resources to start it, and know all of the aspects of being an entrepreneur, chase those goals. Because being an entrepreneur is not the important part. Having an entrepreneurial mindset is. Thank you.